Hello, how's it going? The Olympics is happening. The Olympic street skateboarding has already happened. Are you enjoying it? I've had a couple of requests on Instagram to cover the Olympics, the UK and skateboarding. So I'm going to start right now. But first, I need to have a shave. SkateWine. I'm back. I've had a shave. I've got some notes. 3 points I'm going to make throughout this video. First one. Has skateboarding sold out? The second one, should skateboarding be an Olympic sport? And the third one, I'd like to cover the current Team GB riders that are out at Tokyo. First question, has skateboarding sold out? This question seems to be bouncing around since we've started having skateboarding in the Olympics. And I've only been skateboarding for 22 years. And in that 22 years, I would say that we've seen such a change just in those 22 years of me being skateboarding. I remember a certain big shoe company trying to muscle in to skateboarding. It was around about the beginning of the 2000s, maybe around 2005, 2006. They tried to muscle in, huge budgets, really expensive marketing tactics, and they failed. They actually failed. I remember going down to skate parks and you would be belittled and you would be kind of bullied out of the skate park for wearing those shoes. And then, 6 or 7 years went by and that same big shoe company came back, bigger budget. They were undercutting other shoe brands. They were making the shoes last a lot longer. They just smashed it, because unfortunately money rules the world outside of skateboarding, and it also has now taken effect within skateboarding, and that's just a part of life, unfortunately. Skateboarding sold out a long time ago before the Olympics, really. And that's just an unfortunate fact, but skateboarding is constantly changing, it's constantly evolving. You can still be a core skateboarder and just ignore the negatives that you see. Let's not concentrate on them, and you can still enjoy skateboarding. But has skateboarding sold out? In my opinion, it did, but not due to the Olympics. It did sell out quite a while ago, if you have been watching. Over the years, it's been in trend, hasn't been in trend, been in trend, hasn't been in trend. And there's some skateboarders, even now, that have been through years and years of it coming and going, and they're still skateboarding, and other people, have come and gone. The second question, should skateboarding be an Olympic sport? This question, for me alone, I can't really answer. It's a big question. I mean, there's positives and negatives of skateboarding being in such a big, well-established sports competition. But I'm going to refer to the Daily Mail article that I saw on the girls' skateboarding Olympics. It's just on my phone. And the top comments for me, they represent a lot of, what UK Olympic skateboarding. It just amalgamates into these comments so nicely. So the number one top comment is, next Olympics, hopscotch. Funny one, well done for that one. Most upvoted. Skateboarding is as much a sport as tightrope walking. This next one I'm going to revert back to just to finish this point. Do all the other kids get a participation medal too, like in UK schools? Why is it called women's skateboarding when it's kids taking part? Bizarre. Utter joke that this is now an Olympic sport. You might as well introduce darts and tiddlywinks too. Now, these comments make me feel like skateboarding should be in the Olympics, because it is obviously trolling a lot of people. A lot of general public, probably sat at home, have never done a sport, let alone skateboarding, and just vent forever on the internet. But I'm going to go back to this other comment, which I think is quite a nice, it's the third top comment on the Daily Trash. And it's a nice comment. The Daily Mail comment section needs anger management treatment. I swear it doesn't matter what the article is about, the comments will be full of vitriol. I don't think the comments here used to be this angry and hateful at literally everything. What happened? People can't even bring themselves to say one nice thing about kids winning Olympic medals. It leads me nicely into the next third point in this video, which it just sums up the UK attitude, not only to skateboarding, but to just children. Children growing up and learning and developing a new skill or a new sport. So the next thing I'd like to cover, the Team GB riders that have gone to the Olympics. I want to get this out of the way first of all. I think it's absolutely fantastic that we've got some riders going to Tokyo and representing the UK for skateboarding. I think it's brilliant. Gender doesn't come into this point. Whether you're male or female, this is as a whole. There's been a few comments like,
the Team GB riders, they weren't even born or brought up in the UK.
I understand this point, and this is what leads me into something that I think is deeply important and the undercurrent of this. These two elite females that are riding for Team GB, who have done an absolutely fantastic job of qualifying, they've had the facilities to develop their skills to an elite level. I would say the UK, with regards to elite skateboarding, absolutely sucks. We make small skate parks in little villages all around, and there's only a handful of top level skate parks around the country. Most of the skate parks that I go to have got a small budget. They're trying to cater for scooter riders, they're trying to cater for BMXers, they're trying to cater for skateboarders. It's great. It's a, one size fits all. There's probably 3 or 4 parks in the country that will maintain a top level of athlete within Britain. And we haven't got that. And on top of that, we have got politicians even right now. I refer to Andy Burnham's tweet, which is, it goes with the Daily Mail comments. Not at all sure about skateboarding as an Olympic sport, and then like a wincy emoji face. I saw that Greystone Action Sports tweeted back to him and said, come and try out skateboarding anytime in Manchester, because the idea that skateboarding doesn't need discipline and doesn't need training is just insane. The level of skateboarding at Tokyo is just insane. How you get to that level, you don't just sit at home and play computer games. You are skateboarding day in, day out. So I had a lot of comments in my teen years from adults saying,
"Oh, Rob, when are you going to grow out of skateboarding?"
And it's this level of negativity that I think it induces this societal norm that we must follow. It's negative. It's so negative. Why is it that we should grow out of skateboarding? Or what, we should start playing football and it's coming home? Which it might, this Tokyo Olympics, it might come home. I mean, it could do. What, I'm meant to grow up and be an England supporter? I mean, look at the fans, how they behaved at Wembley. It was disgusting. So I don't understand this weird double-edged sword. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to Sky and to Bombet. I had a number of people telling me that I'm saying a name wrong. So congratulations to those two riders. It's absolutely awesome that they're out there. In conclusion, I think that to have a Team GB skateboarding athlete that might be in the 2024 games, the UK government, the local agencies, they need to work a lot harder and fund a lot more youth projects. And it's outside of skateboarding as well. Just the youth in general just get so overlooked in this country, and we just don't get enough funding to do well in these things. And the only way that you can do well in these things is if you've already got the ability to go out and train in these elite places, no matter what the discipline is. That usually involves going to other countries. And how many kids in the UK have the money to be going around to different countries and training in these elite facilities? So it would be absolutely great to have these facilities brought to the UK, and places like Newquay. Newquay's a really good example. It's like a top level skate park. It's huge. It's got everything you need to become an elite skateboarder, and the Newquay scene has just, the skateboarding that's coming out of Newquay at the moment is insane. It's really, really good. Same with Bath Skate Park and Victoria Skate Park in London. They are skate parks that are, I'm talking from a park perspective and not a street perspective, but they're parks that are going to facilitate a world-class skateboarder. As a little footnote, I just want to say I'm in full support of Sky and Bombet representing Team GB out in Tokyo. I think it's fantastic. I think it's really positive for skateboarding, especially in Great Britain. And as someone who wasn't born in Great Britain, I would jump at the chance. That's it from me. No offence to anyone. I think that Skateboard GB are doing a fantastic job as well. I think that skateboarders need to stop whining. And yeah, I think we just need more positivity in the UK. I mean, that's why I started SkateWine, because it's funny, because we whine a lot in the UK. I keep saying the UK. Dare I say this, but we need to complain a little less and we need to be a bit more supportive. And that is reflected through, you know, the mainstream media, our politicians. We need more community groups and we need better infrastructure in Great Britain for the ability to have elite athletes. It's my opinion. Do not get offended by my opinion. Look at me. Look at me. I look ridiculous. My opinion is ridiculous.